Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Joining me now is Kyle Caldwell with the International Brangus Breeders Association. Kyle, thanks for joining us all the way out here in Winnemucca, Nevada. You guys have a new feeder calf tag program. Tell us a little bit about what all that program entails.
Sure thing. So the Brangus Vigor program is a fairly new feeder calf tag program for us. It's designed for commercial Brangus and ultra black influenced feeder calves. And requirements for the program, all cattle that are going to be on the program will need to be age and source verified. They're going to be weaned 60 days with 2 rounds of shots. They're going to be from a BQA certified producer and, of course, sired by a registered Brangus or ultra black bull. We purposely put a lot of teeth in this program to maximize selling potential for the calves on the program, as well as optimize performance for those that choose to own them next.
So why did the association go about developing this program? What was a driving factor to say, hey, we ought to get one of these started?
So we saw the need to differentiate what we knew to be high performance, high quality, genuine Brangus feeder cattle from the masses of what we like to call indicus soup, right? And what I mean by that is there's a lot of cow herds across the U.S. that are made up of these just generic, plain-made, eared crossbred cows bred back to a generic black bull. And the resulting calf from that breeding is going to be a chronic underperformer. He's not going to eat, grow, or grade the way that we expect high-performance feeder cattle to do in today's time, if he's lucky to survive the acclimation period at all. And when that calf comes out, he will be black with a touch of ear and will inadvertently be called Brangus, to no fault of anybody along the marketing chain. But we felt that we needed to differentiate from the masses of the indicus soup there, because we know from testimonial from savvy commercial cattlemen that utilize our high-quality Brangus genetics and stake their livelihoods on it, as well as our research projects that benchmark carcass merit and feed yard performance. We just know our cattle are better.
Well, that's not the only program you guys have going on. Tell me about this Brangus Value Project.
Sure thing. So the Brangus Value Project, we designed it to benchmark the terminal performance and terminal value of Brangus feeder steers, both in the feedlot and on the rail. And it's basically just a good old-fashioned sire test, right? So we identified some of our most highly used Brangus and ultra black bulls on the market today, based off of total amount of registrations under their names, bred them to just common commercial cows in Texas and Oklahoma, DNA verified all the steer calves back to their respective sires, and purchased those steer calves and sent them up to a Southwest Kansas feed yard. Yes, they survived the blizzards, they survived the heat waves and everything else in between, and they did just fine. From there, we sent them off to a large commercial beef packing facility to obtain grade data. And, we've done this for 3 years now, almost 300 head of steers on feed from 17 different sires. And they've averaged over 90% choice, almost 60% premium choice, all while gaining 3.9 pounds per day in the feed yard and converting at 6 pounds of feed to a pound of gain. So we're really excited about those results because good genetics like that transcend all market conditions, good and bad.
So this really is just a profit-driving. This is more money back in your commercial cattlemen's pockets, it sounds like.
Absolutely. And to the commercial cattlemen, if you'll allow me to kind of expand a little bit, pan out to a broader view, as the collective U.S. beef herd enters this phase of rebuilding, right, it's going to be ever more important to not only invest in the terminal value of the steer crop, but also in the next generation of good quality replacement females to make up your cow herd. And by including a Brangus or an ultra black into their bull battery, you're going to be getting that extra punch of fertility, longevity, adaptability, and just good old-fashioned mothering ability. Now with the extra peace of mind that the steer mates to those heifers are also going to be very profitable for you as well.
Well, real quick before we go, let us know where we need to go to kind of get all this information from too.
You bet. So you can go to www.gobrangus.com for more information on the Brangus Vigor program or to learn more about the Brangus Value Project.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. Don't go anywhere. We have more Superior Sunrise up next.